Well, this is the first video I'm uploading in about a week and a half. Maybe actually a little closer to 2 weeks. But, finals and stuff. It's not really that I haven't had videos to upload, or I should say, I have videos to edit, but to be completely honest, I just couldn't be bothered with editing. And editing doesn't usually take me too long, but I know that since if I or since I know that I'm supposed to be productive, I'd probably take longer to edit the videos. Just out of coincidence, of course. Um, but I do have videos. I've got about 5 episodes of Enter the Gungeon recorded, and I think 3 episodes of The Witcher recorded. So eventually those will get uploaded. Um, of course, I do plan on continuing them. If I plan on discontinuing a series, I will make a video mentioning it. So if you ever question if a series is done, um, go back to the last episode, and if I say that it's done, then it's done. Although I say that, but I remember I haven't actually said that I'm done uploading videos of Dream. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. But to be honest, I did say the series was done, and then I uploaded more videos. Maybe that's not a good precedent to set for myself, but whatever. So it is officially summer vacation. It's not actually summer, but and I don't really know what that means. And when it comes to YouTube videos, I don't know if it means I will have more videos uploaded. Of course, it means I do have more time to record and do stuff for my YouTube channel. However, I do have stuff I want to work on outside of YouTube, so I'm making no promises on quantity of YouTube videos. Hopefully, maybe better quality, but I guess that's personal preference. I might think something's better, than people are like, oh, don't do this, it's bad. But whatever. I guess when it comes to videos that I plan on uploading, though, of course, Gungeon and Witcher, but Mirror's Edge, I think 2 videos ago, actually, I uploaded about an hour of Mirror's Edge Catalyst Beta, and I checked the release date for the game yesterday, and apparently the release date has been pushed back again, so that's great. I think it was originally going to come out in February, then it got pushed back to like late May, mid to late May. I'm not exactly sure when that happened. As far as I know, it could have been pushed back before the beta was even released. Might want to actually check my the video that I recorded of that, because I'm sure it says somewhere in the game when the release date is, but I do find it a little weird that they pushed back the game 2 weeks. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what they would work on in 2 weeks, because that does not seem like a whole lot of time. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks from now they're gonna push it back again. I hope not, but it's a possibility. However, I guess I would rather they release a game that's finished and push back the release date rather than keep their release date and then release a broken, unfinished game. But another game that was coming out this month, and I was actually going to give this one a pass because of Mirror's Edge, and I'm sure most of you know this, but Overwatch is coming out. It's May 20 something, I don't know, mid to late May as well. And I don't know if I will have videos. Honestly, it seems more of like a live streaming game to me. I don't know why, but it just does. And actually, I shouldn't be looking so far ahead because I don't even know if I am still going to get the game. The beta is, or the open beta should be out currently. I think it opened up on the 5th, so yeah, it should be out currently. I haven't played it yet, but I will play it, and I guess determining from the beta, I would determine if I want to actually get the game. So possibly a video of that game. From the beta, I don't know, because I'm probably going to be really bad, and I would probably rather not upload a video of that, because I don't actually play a whole lot of multiplayer games, at least not like PvP. I think like Dirty Bomb is probably the only one that I actually somewhat regularly play. I guess I played Battlefield 4 earlier this week. Maybe it was last week. I don't know. I played Battlefield 4 recently. Even The Division, I don't bother with PvP and that because it's generally not something I like. However, the reason I like Dirty Bomb is because the game modes are all objective based, and I don't know why, but I just generally like those more. I know Call of Duty has objective-based games, but I think just what I've thought about Call of Duty over the years, it's kind of ruined that game for me, and any kind of objective-based game in Call of Duty just makes me not care about it, but whatever, doesn't really matter. I mentioned live streams, or I did a little bit ago, and now that it is summer, hopefully I will actually have at least somewhat regular live streams. I'm not going to have like a schedule on these days and at these times I'm going to live stream, but hopefully it will become at least a weekly thing. But I guess we'll see in due time. But I should probably stick to one topic. More videos on my channel. The Forest, I've been thinking about uploading, I guess, Season 3 of that. I've played it a little more recently, and maybe I shouldn't have because it's just kind of getting old to me again. I haven't played it in a while, and next week should be the next update for the game. So I guess when that happens, I would say I would read the changelog and see if anything sounds interesting, but like the last 4 times I've looked at the changelog and I'm just like, there are way too many words here to bother reading. Most of it is just like bug fixes. Audio has been added. It's kind of, I don't really want to sift through all that to try to find actual feature updates or improvements. So, I guess next week, possibly startup of Season 3 of The Forest. This one might end up being 20 episodes long as well. I kind of just realized that both season 1 and season 2 of The Forest were 20 episodes long. So maybe 20 episodes is about it for me. Oh, and I should say that flashback games. Oh, do I have 2 videos or 3? Let's see, I had Skateboard Park Tycoon, Crash Tag Team Racing, and Star Fox Adventures. So yeah, 3 videos. Hopefully I will have more episodes of that. I have a few games in mind. Some of them I actually have physical copies of, so they should work. I would still love to get Frogger working, but of course I still have no idea what happened to my physical copy of that game, so I kind of have to resort to illegally playing it, but you didn't hear that from me. But I do have 3 games in mind, one of which I know works. I haven't tried recording it, but I actually just played it yesterday, and it seems better than when I played it when I've initially repurchased it, I guess. It seems much more responsive, so there's that. I'm keeping it secretive because I don't want to say any names of games that I plan on playing and then I just never end up playing them. It's for my channel of future games and future content. So I'm gonna give you an update on my computer, and I guess I shouldn't call it an update because I've never said anything about it beforehand. But my computer is about 3 months, but it's actually probably closer to 2 months old. I think I looked at the purchase history, and the last piece of hardware I bought was like February 26 or something. So computer is still very new, and let me just say that if you want to get Windows 10, you might want to give that a pass, at least for now, because generally I don't like I like Windows 10 when it works, but the problem is it doesn't work a whole lot, and currently it has worked the least out of any time it has ever not worked, if that makes any sense. But currently my start menu doesn't work, so I have to manually search for certain programs through like the program files, rather than just hitting the Windows key and typing in some words. I can't right-click any of the icons in the taskbar. I don't know how that makes any sense, but I can't. Whenever I right-click any kind of icon in Windows Explorer, it takes about 8 seconds to load, or 8 seconds to load the right-click menu, which is also really weird. It takes about 10 seconds, 10 times longer to log into my profile than what it should. And the reason I know this is because if I sign into the administrator profile, it's instant, as it should be, because I have an SSD. And so I know most of this, or I'm pretty sure most of this is all problems with my specific user profile. But I don't know. I don't really know how to fix it, so I'm going to end up reinstalling Windows 10. Also, another problem that I've had like 4 or 5 times is I kept getting logged into a temporary profile, and I guess I shouldn't say I know how to fix it because it's probably not actually fixing the problem, but I know how to make it so that I am signed into my actual profile rather than a temporary profile. And I blame most if not all of this on Microsoft Visual Studios, because ever since I tried to install that, this is when everything has been getting screwed up. So, Visual Studios, I don't think it's plural, I think it's just Visual Studio. But if you ever plan on installing that, be wary because it might ruin your life. So I have uninstalled that, or I should say I have attempted to uninstall that, because the program is so messy to install, it's probably impossible to actually fully uninstall it, because it just throws random files everywhere and anywhere in your boot drive. So not a good program to be installing. However, I will actually be reinstalling it after I reinstall Windows. And also, I'm going to reinstall Windows, and after I do that, I'm going to upgrade my SSD. So currently, I'm using a 60 gigabyte SSD, and that is not enough for me for a boot drive. Currently, I have 5 gigabytes left on my boot drive, and I think what happened when I tried to install Visual Studio, I tried to install it when I didn't have enough memory left on my boot drive, so that it probably like partially installed it, but then it stopped because it ran out of memory. So I don't know why it didn't just tell me that to begin with. Instead, it just wanted to ruin everything. And you're probably thinking, why not just install your programs on other hard drives? And I do that. I have done that. Pretty much everything on my C drive is everything that requires or demands to be installed on my C drive. Then there's also user profile information, which is what, like 1.5 gigabytes. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I have a lot of programs installed on the C drive. I can think of Google Chrome, my recording software, and Visual Studio. But I guess there's probably a lot of drivers that take up a lot of memory. But you know, this is all stuff that doesn't really matter. So after I install Windows, I'm going to upgrade my SSD. And I bought a 240, and my plan is, currently I have a 60 gigabyte and a 120 SSD in my computer. So my plan is to upgrade my 60 gigabyte boot drive to the 120. Then I'm going to upgrade the 120 to this new 240. And I've never done anything with data migration, and I'm a little worried because I'm expecting something to go wrong. But I will be doing this like as soon as I reinstall Windows, because I'm probably going to reinstall Windows, try the data migration, and then find out I have to reinstall Windows again. So that will be fun. And I might have to talk to customer support to get my license transferred over, but we will see. I don't really understand how licenses transfer over, because I think it's supposed to be tied to your motherboard, but it isn't actually. I don't know, technical stuff that I hardly understand. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this 60 gigabyte SSD. It's probably just going to sit around my house until one of my friends wants it. So there's that. I think this video is about 15 minutes longer than I expected it to be, so I apologize. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you stayed to the end of this video, you probably shouldn't have, because you wasted your time. And goodbye.
敵を食らう